Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Thompson out there with Murray. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Anthony Davis. And it's Hill in at the small forward position. Here's Wade. Here's Roy. Off target from outside. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
There are only two players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Wade. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Murray passes to Gordon. Caldwell Pope with it. On the wing, Murray launches it, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, when he's feeling it, Jamal Murray is going to find some way to get to that range and knock it down.
Hill, pass to Wade. Oh, Jokic with a block. Outside Murray. And it's blocked by Davis.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
Here's Gordon. Shot from the inbound. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Wade, the pass to Davis. He takes it in. Here's Hill. Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Jokic.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Timeout called. Brooklyn, despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Trent.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Down low. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Murray.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves. And then he makes a quick decision.
Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Alston. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brooklyn trails by 7. To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Murray. He's got 5. Off the left rim and out.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
Talk about versatility on offense a lot, but how about on defense? And he takes pride in making an impact down there.
Second team foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Green. Now here's Jokic. Takes a three. The rebound by Nowitzki. Here's McDaniel. He's guarded by Porter. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Brown passes to Green. Now Porter. Back to Green. And rejected. Fast break. Here we go.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson outside. It's Brown on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Porter from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Up top, Hill. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to Wade. Robinson in the post. Another shot. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Brooklyn out in front, up 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Roy in at the 2. Murray passes to Brown. Roy pulls it in. And for Denver, Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 in the first.
Get out of the way!
Wow! Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
And Murray gets creative around the basket, that time dynamic off the bounce.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
He drops it from range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And Murray launches it from deep. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Roy. A deep 3. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Porter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Michael Porter Jr. just one of those guys that has a versatile scoring menu. Terrific at executing at all 3 levels.
That's good from Porter. Both teams will make substitutions. Porter hits them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Roy's shot is good. Roy's got 9 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And now your Brooklyn Dancers.
Char is checked in for Porter Jr. So it's Denver now. They trail by 6. Char is rebounded by Olajuwon. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Roy driving in. Oh, wow! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Char. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 3. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Green's checked in for Denver.
Jeff Green.
Brooklyn leading by 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Roy. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And he gets that one. Roy's got 16 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
A different look for Denver. Thompson comes in for Char. And it's Brown in for Jackson.
David Thompson.
1:51 left to play in the first half. Brown finds Green. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Roy. He's got 16.
David Thompson.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. Brown passes to Jokic. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Brown for 3. And again, it's Denver missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. They get it again. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Pulls up on the wing. They get it back. Drexler. The 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so Brown will bring it up for Denver. It's an 18-point game. And he lobs it up top. And Gordon with the big finish.
Love some AG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
Brooklyn with the ball. From behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Denver trails by 16. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Tipped. They retain possession. Good work there as it goes. Brown's got his first 2 points. Here's Roy. Takes. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing. Man. Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Pass to Jokic. Robinson with the block. And so it's Brooklyn with an impressive
Brooklyn 40, the Denver team 24.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. we've got Austin Reeves, and it's Davis in at the power forward position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Back to Murray from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
3.
Jokic has got 3 assists in the game.
Murray could score without dominating the ball, and that time off the catch and shoot.
Here's Wade. Pass to Davis. Back to Wade. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And Brooklyn leads by 15.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself in the position and then grab the rebound.
Here's Murray. Caldwell Pope for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Drexler. Robinson passes to Drexler. Second shot opportunity. And he jams it home with authority.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Oh my. Their coach does not look happy. And I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And Denver making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Thompson finds Murray. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Brooklyn leading by 17. Pass to Roy. And he goes in for the dunk.
And getting up and hammering it home. That was a fierce finish.
How about how he switched hands on the way to the rim? He wanted that dunk to really stand out. Here's Jokic. He's guarded by Sabonis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, Jokic getting up there to the rim. Teammates love to see him doing that.
Here's Roy. No good on the triple.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
The drive by Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Outside, Caldwell Pope. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
This is one of those games where we're not seeing him slow down, so we're in for something real special from Jamal Murray.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul.
First one falls for him. A different look for Denver. Brown's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Jackson in for Thompson. So he gets them both. Murray with it. He's got 13. Pass to Jokic. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. The deep 3 from Murray. Tries again. From 13. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Roy. Give him 31 now. Pass to Alston. Here's Roy. Defended by Murray. Roy's shot is good. Roy's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Oh, they get a hand on it. On the break. And he drops it in from the low post. Roy's got 11 in the second half.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Brown, he's checked in for Jamal Murray. 1:11 left in the third. Jackson, right side. Pass to Jokic. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jokic has got 5.
And he can stretch the range a little bit beyond the arc if he wants to. Jokic, dangerous out there.
Shots good by Hill. Here's Brown. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
And here's Sabonis outside. Rebounded by Denver. It's Brown on the wing to the paint. Here's Jokic. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Hill for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And Brooklyn leads by 19. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Pass to Wade. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Brooklyn out in front, leading by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Denver, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Smith out there with Thompson, and it's Caldwell Pope in at small forward.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Gordon outside. Back to Thompson. Hill with the steal. Here's Nowitzki. Defended by Gordon. Offensive rebound. And he makes it on the layup. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Murray. Robinson with the block. Gordon pulls it in. Gordon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Thompson. Back to Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Denver missing.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Roy's got 39.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. He can't get it to go. Robinson. Pass to Wade. Goes back up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Roy. The 3 is up. On target from range. Oh, he's got 6 here in the quarter.
And how aggressive has he been on the offensive end? Over half the team's points have been his.
To end the drought. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. And here's Thompson. Gordon with it. Who poked away. Here's Roy. Fires the 3. The 3 ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer off the mark. Wade, the pass to Hill. Here's Roy. 5 on the clock. Money from the wing. Roy's got 44. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson outside. It's blocked. Here's Roy, defended by Thompson. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. Pass to Roy. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Roy's got 47 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Retaliation triple from KCP.
Here's Roy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Thompson. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Hill. Here's Roy. Nails it from 3. Roy's got 50 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
And here's Murray. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. So good at getting these types of calls.
And Jokic drops them both. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Stolen. Here's Roy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Brooklyn, Brandon Roy. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. "12 seconds left to play in the fourth. Poke loose. Here's Wade. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So we see Brooklyn get the win here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Austin Reeves, and it's Robinson in at the 5. And for Portland, they've got Wesley Matthews, LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Walton in at the center position. And Brooklyn with possession here. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Outside Reeves. From outside the arc. And he buries his first look.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Now here's Batum. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Away team ball.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Lillard. About a minute into this first quarter, Brooklyn pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Lillard passes to Walton. Releases. The shot by Lillard, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. Hill driving to the basket.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boy, can't get it to go. The fadeaway. And he buries his first look.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Aldridge with the bucket.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Here's Roy. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
For three, here's Lillard. It doesn't go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Reeves, the pass to Malone. Back to Reeves. uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got 5 now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Timeout called. Portland
failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 9. Takes the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Throws it up high. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Williams finds McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. To halt the run. Matthews misses. Brooklyn leading by 11. And here's Brown for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brown. Here's Alston. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The assist.
Really taking charge of the game. Largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Matthews, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Alston. Pass to Wade. Fires for 3. The shot, no good. Portland trails by 12. Here's Matthews. Here's Aldridge. The rebound by Nowitzki. Here's Wade. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's Brooklyn, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Nicholas Batum, and it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Austin Reeves, and it's Hill in at the small forward position. Here's the break. Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Watson. He's covered closely. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Portland shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. Aldridge is checked in for right.
For your home team, Watson. 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Brooklyn leading by 15. Going inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Assist from
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now Portland with it. Pass to Watson. For 3, here's Lillard. The offensive rebound.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called. Portland.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Your dance team.
Matthews, he's checked in for Portland. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Aldridge passes to Batum. To the left wing. Pass to Aldridge. Just 5 on the clock. From the baseline. Connects. The jumper drops. Lillard's got 5 points.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Here's Nowitzki. He's covered by Aldridge. And it's Nowitzki missing. Portland trails by 17. Lillard outside.
Away team foul. Rayford Alston. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Batum outside to the right side. Here's Matthews. No good on the three. Brooklyn leading by 17. Shot on the wing. Shot's good by Hill. Hill's gotten his second bucket.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Lillard. Jacks up a three. Drains the triple.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
This one for three. And Hill hits from deep. Hill's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Lillard can't get it to go. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Aldridge. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Aldridge rising up off the bounce. Such a good shooter who can nail those pull-up jumpers.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
It's time for some T-shirts. Here they come.
And some changes here for Portland. Lopez comes in for Aldridge. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. Here's Malone. And he slams it in one-handed.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Batum outside. Back to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 4 rebounds in the game. And Brown with the stuff.
Out in the open, Brown's the guy you want finishing a break.
Portland trails by 21. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Matthews. And here's Batum. Clock at 6. His first shot attempt. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Malone. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this
At the
one.
line for your home team, Robin Lopez. Taking 2
The free
shots.
throw drops for Lopez. Both shots good from the stripe. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Third team foul.
Now Portland with it. 19-point game. McCollum with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, C.J. McCollum can go from second gear to fourth gear and back to second gear. A defense's nightmare.
Pass to Malone. Shoots over Lopez. Outside Davis. To the inside. Wade. Here's Malone. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn looking in total control with
score. Your home team, 21. The visiting team, 38.
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Portland trails by 17. Wesley Matthews out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Walton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Aldridge passes to Batum. Shot clock at 6. The shot won't fall. Brooklyn with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. And for Brooklyn, we've got Austin Reeves, and it's Roy in at the 2-guard spot.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Pass to Batum with the floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Batum's got his first points of the game.
Batum's 6'8", but really sneaky with those long arms. Can go inside and score.
Malone, pass to Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Robinson's got 8.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Inside. Aldridge finds Lillard. The basket is good. Off the setup from Aldridge. He's got 11.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
It's a one-on-one situation. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And Brooklyn leads by 20.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Trailblazers. Here's Roy. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Matthews. For 3, here's Lillard. Brooklyn pulls it in. Nowitzki's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hill, the pass to Reeves. On the wing, Reeves. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer. Reeves has got 8 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Timeout called. Portland.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
How about a big round of applause for your
Lopez, he's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Matthews.
Your youth dance team.
They double him with Brown. Pass to Aldridge. Now here's McCollum. They need this. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. McCollum's got his second basket. Nowitzki, that one's good.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Batum outside. Aldridge outside. McCollum right side. Fires the three. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Brown. Portland with a rebound. Aldridge outside. Pass to McCollum. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Brooklyn pulls it in. Nowitzki's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Home team ball.
.52 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Nowitzki's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Batum playing with some aggressiveness here, drawing that foul.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for your home team, Nick Batum. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And some changes here for Portland. Wright's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Watson in for Damian Lillard. Brooklyn leading by 23. And that one's good. McDaniel's got his first basket. 23 seconds left in the third. Now McCollum. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 on the clock. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter. Up in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Brooklyn with possession here. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Nicholas Batum out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Wesley Matthews. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Walton in at the center position, filling out the middle. Here's Matthews. Goes up again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Reeves. And that one's drained from the low block.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now Portland with it. To the wing on the left. Back to McCollum. Pass to Matthews. And here's McCollum. And it's rejected. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Roy's shot is good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Back to Hill. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Davis. Second chance shot. Just 5 to shoot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis so good at using it to his advantage.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And here's McCollum. Here's Walton. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Here's Davis. That one drops for him.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Here's Matthews. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Shot from the wing. Rebound, Anthony Davis. From deep, Reeves. From beyond the arc and then some.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Walton, and it's blocked by Davis.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot, and with perfect timing, swats it away.
Hill can't connect. So it's Portland now. McCollum on the left side. Walton passes to McCollum. The 3 is up. Here's Aldridge. There's the block. Outside, Hill. And finished off by Davis.
Assisted by
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Reeves. McCollum, the pass to Batum. On the take. Here's Walton. Aldridge outside. Pass to McCollum. Misses the 3.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
To the paint.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And some changes here for Portland. Wright's checked in for Aldridge. Collins comes in for Batum. And Williams is subbed in for Matthews. And 1:01 left in the final quarter. Misses off the inbound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Puts up a 3. Alston with a bucket.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Down low. Shoots in deep. And Walton gets it to go.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
And here's Reeves outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Reeves. 3.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Reeves against McCollum. Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Collins. To the left side wing. Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Reeves. Into the lane. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
So we see Brooklyn.
Thanks for coming out to support your team. Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next sporting event.
you.